It's a phenomenon everyone experiences. Trying to tickle your own side, but for some reason, it's not ticklish. But when a friend tickles you, it's a whole different story. You can't help but burst into uncontrollable laughter, right? This curious phenomenon of not being able to tickle yourself is actually deeply connected to our brain's incredible mechanisms. Today, we're going to unravel this universal question from a neuroscience perspective. First, why do we even feel ticklish to begin with? Let's start by exploring the true nature of that sensation. There are said to be two main types of ticklishness. One is called nismesis. This is a tingly, light, itch-like sensation, felt with very light contact, like a feather. The other is gargalesis. This is a sensation accompanied by laughter and squirming, caused by unpredictable, strong pressure. What we commonly refer to as ticklish most often refers to the latter type, gargalesis. This sensation is particularly strong in parts of the skin where mechanoreceptors are highly sensitive. The neck, armpits, and soles of the feet are typical examples. These areas are highly sensitive because they play a crucial role in protecting the body. And the biggest key is said to be unpredictability. This is what unlocks the mystery of why we can't tickle ourselves. This is where the brain's prediction system comes in. It's the key to disabling self-tickling. Our brains have an astonishing ability to predict sensations that will arise from our own actions. For example, when you move your arm, your brain simultaneously sends commands to your muscles and predicts the sensations associated with that movement. One of the key areas responsible for this prediction is the cerebellum. It's deeply involved not only in coordinating movement, but also in predicting sensations. When you try to tickle yourself, your brain makes a clear prediction. I am about to tickle this part of my body now. The brain then judges this predicted sensory stimulus as unimportant and activates a mechanism to diminish it. This is called sensory attenuation or sensory habituation. Technically, it's also known as feed-forward inhibition. This mechanism makes it less likely for predictable sensations arising from your own actions to reach your conscious awareness. As a result, your brain decides, this is a self-generated sensation, so I can ignore it, and you don't feel ticklish. So what happens when a friend tickles you? Why is it so incredibly ticklish then? Stimuli from another person are unpredictable for the brain, and this makes all the difference. The brain cannot accurately predict when, where, or how strongly you'll be tickled. Unpredictable stimuli are treated as potential external threats or important information. Because of this, the brain doesn't activate the sensory attenuation mechanism and accepts the stimulus as it is. As a result, the strong sensation of ticklishness reaches your consciousness, triggering reactions like laughter and squirming. The existence of this prediction system truly shows how efficiently our brain functions. So, why are humans and animals equipped with this kind of prediction system in the first place? One reason is to ignore unnecessary sensations accompanying our own actions and focus on more important information. For example, if we were constantly aware of the feeling of our clothes rubbing against our skin as we walk, we wouldn't be able to concentrate, would we? Sensory attenuation serves to automatically filter out this everyday sensory noise from our brains. This allows us to direct our attention to external danger signals and truly essential sensations. Tickling also has an aspect as a social communication tool. It's also thought to play a role in deepening trust and bonding through physical interaction with others. Especially between children and parents, tickle play is often a form of expressing affection. Unpredictable tickling from another person can become a special experience that generates joy and intimacy. There are some interesting exceptions and studies related to this self-tickle nullification mechanism. For example, it's been reported that some patients with schizophrenia do feel ticklish when they tickle themselves. This is thought to be because schizophrenia affects brain functions related to distinguishing between self and others and predicting one's own actions. It might be that sensory attenuation doesn't work sufficiently because it's harder for them to recognize sensations from their own movements as self-generated. There are also studies showing that if a slight delay is added to a self-initiated stimulus using a robotic arm, people do feel ticklish. This is because even a tiny time difference tricks the brain's prediction system into perceiving the stimulus as unpredictable. This research suggests that the discrepancy between the brain's predicted timing and the actual sensation is key to feeling ticklish. Furthermore, a connection has also been drawn between this sensory attenuation and the mechanism of phantom limb pain. The phenomenon of feeling sensations in a limb that is no longer there is also deeply connected to changes in the brain's body schema. Our brains are far more complex than we imagine, possessing an amazing system for adapting to our environment. Even this single phenomenon of not being able to tickle yourself offers a glimpse into the profound workings of the brain. So, what did you think? Not feeling ticklish when you tickle yourself was actually proof of how smart your brain is. By predicting our own actions and filtering out unnecessary sensations, we efficiently perceive the world every single day. Hopefully, we've given you a small glimpse into the mysterious workings of your brain that you usually don't even notice. Stay tuned for our next video,